Hi, welcome. My name is Nicole, and I am here with a message. And this message is on is actually a follow up to a video I put out previously. And in that video, I spoke about how we're to be on a mission for knowledge and to gain as much knowledge as we possibly can. The knowledge is out there, is right. Everything we need to know is in the Bible. It teaches us how we're to engage the enemy spiritually. And I talked about that, and I also talked about how Satan, he does his homework on us, and he knows our areas of weaknesses. And he also, one of the things that we always neglect to understand is that Satan is a legalistic, meaning that he knows the Bible, and he uses the Bible to his, uses the Bible in order to, attack us and have a foothold in our life the way he does. And he knows when we don't know certain things, and even if there's a possibility that we might know it, he still tests us because he knows how powerful the word is, and how God looks at the word. And so he uses it against us. But I wanted to kind of come back and talk a little bit and bring up a story that that's in the Bible that backs up what I spoke about in that word, and that is in the book of Matthew, and that is that's the story, Matthew 18, the story when I'm sorry, not Matthew, it's Luke, I'm sorry. When Jesus, after he had been, when he went on a fast, he went on a 40-day fast, and he went into the wilderness. And while he was in the wilderness, Satan came and began to tempt him. So I'm just going to read the story on that, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. Luke chapter 4, verse 2, starting from verse 2. Being 40 days tempted of the devil, and in those days he did eat nothing, meaning he was in the wilderness on a 40-day fast that required him to abstain from food. And when they were ended, he afterward hungered. You know what? As a matter of fact, I am sorry. Let me read it in a different version. Make it easier. Being tempted for 40 days by the devil, and in those days he ate nothing. And afterward, when they had ended, he was hungry. And the devil said to him, "If you are the Son of God, command this stone to become bread." But Jesus answered him, saying, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word of God." Then the devil taking him up on a high mountain, Then the devil taking him up on a high mountain showed him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. And the devil said to him, "All this authority I will give you, and their glory, for this has been delivered to me, and I give it to whomever I wish. Therefore, if you will worship before me, all will be yours." And Jesus answered and said to him, "Get behind me, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve." Then he brought him to Jerusalem, and Jerusalem set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down from here, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone." And Jesus answered and said to him, "It has been said, you shall not tempt the Lord your God." Now when the devil had ended every temptation, he departed from him until an opportune time. So as you can see here, the devil came at Jesus, even with the word of God, the words that are spoken in the Bible. And every time Jesus came to, defend it, he came back to him with the word. And as you could see, the devil, he fled, he went away. And that is how we get rid of him in our lives. Now, don't get me wrong. The devil's going to he'll never give up. He'll always try, because he's always looking for a moment of weakness. As you can see, he tried Jesus when Jesus was in the wilderness on a fast. And when you're on a fast, that's like a time when you're really vulnerable. And, and sometimes in some instances weak. So he tempted him thinking that he would get him to, convert. But Jesus, he stood firm, and he stood firm on the word. And that is what is required of us. This is how we get the devil off of our back. So the more word we digest, the more word we meditate on, the easier it is for us to fight these battles that Satan throw up against us. And in Joshua, the book of Joshua, it says, where is it? Joshua 1:8, it says, "This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." So again, the more word and knowledge that we have, the more prosperous we'll be in any situation. And I don't mean just like financially prosperous. I mean like, prosperous in our battles, and the battles that we encounter. So, so this was a follow-up to that word. I'll put that other word in the description if you want to watch it and then watch this. It's up to you, but it'll be in the description. But that was the scriptures that I just read from was in the book of Luke, chapter 2. And I'll put that information in the description box as well. So I hope this was helpful to someone or anyone, and I pray that you take heed to it and you use these words to help you progress in your journey with Christ, and and just continue to learn and educate yourself so that you can go forth and from glory to glory and increase in stature the way that Jesus Christ did. So until next time, have a good one.